venue or the locale, when these two get together, you know the spirits are going to be flowing, the intensity will be high, and these two will be ready to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. It's the Florida Gators and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline.
Stuff. Yeah.
And the Bulldogs will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First carry of the season for this transfer. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Boogie narration volume set to 100.
That's what I ain't even in here, bro.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
Damn, they changed this shit up. Man, EA fucking this game up.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
I don't even see the setting no more. Huh?
Entering
You don't
settings
see it
screen,
either.
you have 30 options.
Oh,
Menu
they got
narration
it.
option is set to office selected.
Yeah, this is.
You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who
Yeah,
you are.
they
Obviously, some
fucking this shit
talented
up,
pieces,
bro.
well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove
Trying
it.
to think, is
Day
there another
one,
way I can
game
get to
one.
it?
Make that first impression.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Pruitt. Rushes
Got
on
it.
him. And it's a sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And
Oh, he dropped
through
it.
his fingers.
He dropped
Incomplete.
it.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much
I ain't
for
called
your
the
drive when you're
defense yet,
looking
bro.
forward to the punt.
I've been setting up my shit.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Goes to the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment, like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and take a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, that's a huge completion on 3rd down. And David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got 2 on you. Like, I'm sending resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something, but apparently that guy, you can't cover, even with 2.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
On 1st down, Nate Frazier. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was the #1 team you wanted to beat.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He nails
One
it.
got a
A
boot.
58-yard field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Showing off the arms. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
They'll give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Handoff, Jaden running left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Blocking the back.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
You got a first down. What was that? A face mask? That's bullshit.
So first down here as they go back to work. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Pruitt. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's
Legal
about.
touching.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. unloads to the wideout.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna catch that?
The defense comes up with a stop.
Y'all ain't gonna catch that?
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll throw on third down. Working at left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes a handoff. It's Pryor fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a give the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Pruitt. Oh, they're after him. Gets away. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
How about the quarterback there? Buying a little bit of time, a little Houdini act, breaking the tackle, breaking the sack. Maybe now you want him to get his eyes back downfield and try to make a play, but the pressure definitely sped him up and forced the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And down he goes. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. And the Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this defense has to be ready for this. The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he drops it right
Jesus
down the middle of the
Christ.
field.
Yo, they
He's
gotta
gonna
fix
make the
this
play.
shit, man.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one.
They
and
gotta
complete
fix
it. It's
this
a bad
shit.
drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this
Hey,
3rd
brother.
ball. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life
I
here
don't
on
know what
1st
the
and
hell
10.
you in. I have no clue.
Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to
Good
the
play.
wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play,
Man.
make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
This is
As the
broke,
Gators enter the
man.
locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Tar Heels.
We're going to take some
with
lumps
one of the
this year,
truly
bro.
dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season.
I said, I'm
They had
taking
a
some
scoring
lumps
answer
this year.
every time they needed
If they're going
one.
to keep dropping my
And
pass,
with
I can't keep doing that, man.
game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The option, the keeper. He'll pitch it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Jaden one more time. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first
down. Nope, you inside. 45 in. Yeah, you're on the 44.
And the Gators looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fakes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between their quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Gators! And that one will give him the lead.
And the defenses have dominated this football game until now. Finally, the big explosive play comes, and it comes through the running back. Nice job blocking up front. He finally got a hold.
That's not good.
Run through, and he does the
damn
rest.
linebackers getting pancaked. They ain't fixed none of this shit, bro.
But not everybody in their gap, not everybody taking the right angle.
Linebacker getting pancaked. They ain't fixed that shit. They supposed to take some of that, tune it down.
For this defense, and now next time they take the field, they got to lock back in, because obviously this game is still close.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure.
He did not play that shit. Who was fucking triangle?
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play,
thought I hit triangle, but apparently
they
ain't had nobody triangle.
And then the rush gets home.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier.
Oh, shit.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's an RPO.
Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Running inside. It's Pryor. Got enough for the first.
Yeah.
Maybe a crease.
Niggas can't tackle.
Touchdown, Florida! He got a step and just dusted the field. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wiley. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give to Frazier. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Frazier again. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Balls at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in the back pocket.
That's 6. Damn, it's 13 people watching this shit, man. I'm getting my ass kicked in front of 13 motherfuckers.
It's too late for
The
empty
fuck?
possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll go to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
I hit the wrong button on that. Square was wide open. I hit triangle. Huh?
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack.
I don't know if he got speed or not, man.
D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Defense right
Now
there
they
to
want to
stop
tap
him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
The run inside. It's Pryor. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a 1st down at the 44.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Handoff for Ball. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That's what I mean.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Ball again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped with a 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Back to pass, it's Pruitt. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped at the 44, the defense coming up with a big interception.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
They ain't giving me no other plays, bro.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Audibles ain't working.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Lets it fly.
Wow.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you just got to know the situation of the game. So after that
Golly.
incompletion now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field.
I
It's
red
all
this
out
play.
there
The
for you.
dude was wide
There's
open.
no need to panic.
You see if he get
Because of
open
those
again.
timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Serve the one you holding your head, man. It's your fault.
Try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun. He wants it all. And he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing. But still a sliver. Albeit very slight.
Now we
Sure
ready?
feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Ready to try the point after.
This kicker ain't no
And
joke.
with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Coming out with it, it's Abrams.
Knew I should have won LSU. Good game, man.
Raised across the Sunshine State and close to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Huh? I don't think they it was supposed to be one of AJ's boys, but that was just one of my suggestions. It wasn't he didn't pick them, but there's some other good teams in there. So I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna go with them. Why my thing ain't let me shut down the browser? Damn, we went up 2 levels, man. Well, 1 level. You went up 1 too? I know oh, I'm hitting the wrong button.